Sackboy Big Adventure is a 3D platformer and it is the 9th installment to the all-time loved Little Big Planet franchise. It was first announced at the Future of Gamers in PlayStation on June of 2020. It promised a lot, with the first trailer getting lots of attention due to the complete change and upgrade the visuals of the game got. It was the first real 3D Little Big Planet platformer, but that's when it all started going south. Even though I love the game and it is in fact one of my favorites, today I'm going to be discussing the abysmal waste and the treatment this game got. So buckle up, get seated and enjoy. Sackboy Big Adventures was first thought to be a new Little Big Planet installment, and if you didn't know, it was first intended to be called Little Big Planet Next. In some game files it even was called as Little Big Planet 4. But what we got was far from that, and some of the community ended up very disappointed with the game. You see, Little Big Planet had always been a game that let your creativity run wild, and with the community making wonderful and over 10 million levels, the expectations for a new game were very, and when I say very high. But here was the problem. After the first trailers, the developers announced that the game would only have a story mode, so no create mode and no community levels. This had many fans upset, especially after waiting for 6 years for a new game to come out. I too got upset, but not that much since the story mode had always been one of my favorite parts of the franchise. But back to the point, the decision to remove what made the franchise so special and beloved was what truly killed the potential of the game. To explain it a bit more, imagine what could this game have been if it had create mode. We would have had the 3D create mode and also community levels made also in 3D. It would have been fantastic. We got robbed from 3D Shark survivals and bomb survivals. We got robbed from all that creativity. It's pretty sad the more you think about it. The game has an incredible story mode, but the thing with this type of games is that they don't have replayability after you finish them. There's nothing to get you back to play them again. Yeah, you may play it maybe a few more times after that, but still they are left to die there in the dust. If only they understood the importance of their decision, they would have made millions of more money. They had the best chance to deliver a game of the 80s, and they dismissed it. Sackboy Big Adventure could have been the next Roblox or something like that, but that got wasted. That's how you satisfy the old OG fans, and that's how you also make tons and tons of new fans. Still, to make the matters worse, I'm going to talk about another aspect of the game that got totally wasted. One of my biggest problems with how this game was treated was how they never supported with any good DLC. Little Big Planet offered hundreds of costumes and lots of level packs, but this game only added 3 costumes and that's it. Really? Is that how you will keep the game alive, Sony? I cannot even express how much lost potential this game has regarding the DLCs. I mean, we could have gotten all the Little Big Planet DLCs, but just in 3D. The Little Big Planet level kits such as the DC comics were good enough on their own, but imagine how much better they would have looked with the 3D ambience. It could have been spectacular. They could have had more brilliant levels with Marvel characters, Little Big Planet characters, Pirates of the Caribbean, SpongeBob, Teenage Mutant Ninjas, Avatar and lots of other good IPs. But no, instead they made costumes to promote PlayStation's industry plans. Honestly, it still baffles me. Is PlayStation allergic to money or what? Anyways, no hate towards the game, since it is one of the best platformers out there, but I'm only talking like this to address the incredible lost potential of the game. I mean, the game is great, but it could have been greater, and maybe even the best PlayStation game. If only they listened to the fans, Sackboy would have still been in the primary mascot of the company. But oh well, hope they learn the lesson someday and make changes if they make another game. We definitely need a new game or a reboot entirely. So that was all I had for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more exciting content and Little Big Planet, as I got plenty on the way. It would honestly mean a lot since, well, it is not that easy being a YouTuber about the game that's practically dead. But hey, that's one way to see. We are keeping the game alive like this and maybe one day it gets revived. Still, let's hope and see. And also, if you're feeling in the mood, you can check out some more of my videos right now. Until then, see you next time.